What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Rulebreaker Mukiele, and I hope I'm getting that right. If not, blame Dylan. But anyway, we have got the first objective card done in the rule breakers. Hopefully we do get one next week as well. Hopefully it doesn't follow the one to watch pattern with only one. I'm sure team 2 should be in for a week as well. We will wait and see on Friday for that, but today we have got him. At the end of the review, I'll be going through all of the objectives that you need to do to complete him. It is all in live foot friendlies in the, I believe it's Rulebreaker grounds or Rulebreaker mode. And you basically need a minimum of 5 Bundesliga players and 1 minimum French player. A lot of people are using their lone Cantona or lone Mbappe, who, stupidly enough, I accidentally played all of them for. So I don't have any of them to play with. So we went and used a full Bundesliga team for him, plus maybe 1 or 2 extra cards that came in as on a sub. But basically, Pli and Hee-chan won this for me. But it's an easy card, to be honest. It takes a couple of hours. You've only got to win 6 matches at the most. And to be honest, I'll always take a free card, and especially a French right back in the Bundesliga. And like I said in Malong's review, always remember that icon swaps is around the corner, so you want to make sure that you are getting your full untradeable teams ready and raring as good as possible, because I know once we kind of focus on one league, the Prem, the La Liga, the Bundesliga, we don't have the other 4 set up. So you always want to make sure that you are getting cards like this, especially when he is quite a decent right back. You honestly can't really beat a free card, and especially a promo free card. Cannot complain one bit. But if you are new around here, make sure you like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 10k by FIFA 22, and hopefully we can break that. We are making some mad moves. But anyway, let's get into the in-games. So with Mukiele, we have got a 3-star right back. He is French for Leipzig, who also is the same team as Hee-chan's one to watch. If you wanted to bring him down as a CDM, you would get the strong link there. But there is plenty of links for this French right back that you can easily get him into different leagues, or you could keep him in the Bundesliga with a few nice partnerships like Lucas Hernandez, or I'm trying to think if there's any French cams or CMs. None that's come to mind, but I'm sure we will find them on the end review. In terms of his stats then, we have got him being right-footed with a medium work rate. He is 6'2", so quite a big right back at the very least. But we do have some nice stats on him. He has got 89 pace on the absolute base, with 85 acceleration, with 93 sprint speed. I would much rather that be flipped, but we can't get what we want all the time. He has got 84 strength, 85 stamina, and 96 jumping. Dribbling wise, we've got 85 on his agility, balance, dribbling, reactions, and then 84 composure and 86 ball control. Absolutely fine by me. A right back with that sort of dribbling on the base with no chem styles added is actually quite nice. What chemistry style would I go for? And the answer is got to be either shadow or anchor for this guy. If you was to whack a shadow, you do get 97 pace on the overall. It turns him into an 87 rated right back. And the main reason I'd probably say shadow could be a big one is because A, you get the big boy pace increase. You don't necessarily need too much physicality for him. He's already got 84 strength, he's already got 96 jumping, stamina is not affected, and he has 77 aggression. So if you was to put an anchor on him, it does turn him into an 85 rated right back, but only gives a +3 on his jumping, so you are wasting there. You end up with 94 strength, which is nice, but will it make that much of a difference? I don't know. And then 82 aggression, which again, it's minimal upgrades. I would probably always go with the big boy shadow on this card and get him that massive pace increase, taking him up to 95 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. Then he also gets 92 standing, 94 sliding, and 90 interceptions. His defensive awareness is a little bit low. It is 77 with the shadow added, but without, it is only 72 at this moment in time. Could we see an upgrade on him later on in the year? Who knows? Hopefully we do see something, but for a free player, I would definitely say this is worth the grind. You have got a week, and like how they've kind of done this game is we have nothing to do Monday to Wednesday or Monday to Tuesday. Then Wednesday we have some team of the weeks. If you're a content creator, obviously you are doing stuff there, but more than likely game-wise, there's not really much going on. There's no rivals because you've already done all your foot champs, and then obviously Thursday is when it resets. So it's perfect. It's the perfect time to do him. Sunday, if you finished your foot champs. Monday, I know we've got foot champs this week, but realistically, we shouldn't shouldn't have every week Monday FUT Champs. So it should be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday would be the time to do either live FUT friendlies or any sort of objectives that you've kind of left over the weekend because you are in FUT Champs. But anyway, let's get into some gameplay and see how he did. So the main thing that we saw with Mukiele, oh god, I knew I've lost his name. Someone stopped saying it and I've lost it. But it's mainly his going down the wing, passing it across to, I believe it was, I can't remember, it was Gnabry, who was obviously his partner in crime down that right side, was making absolute moves, constantly going down there. Really good standing tackle, good interceptions, and the main increase we did see in this card from his gold to his rule breaker is pace and dribbling. So obviously defensively he is quite nice with a shadow, but you see him just making them moves. He's comfortable on the ball, he's got good composure, and overall just isn't a bad card in general. And like I say, with any free card, especially if it's somewhat decent like Mendy last year, I know that's kind of like a big jump in terms of rating, but it's amazing to see these sort of cards that you can get free. And before you know it, if you've done 5 promos, 6 promos, you're going to end up with a lot of players either for fodder or either to just go in your team, do objectives with. And that's the kind of big thing about it, is building that club up. I love having so many special cards in my club by the end of the game. It's absolutely incredible to see what you kind of started with, like last year with Scream PK, all the way back then to Furlan Mendy's Summer Heat. You had so many good players. He's good in the air, he's good on the floor, and just a very nice, decent rated. He's not like the best right back on the game, but he's most definitely up there with some of the best of them. And like I say, for it being just an objective card, I really can't complain one bit about this card. He has nice stats overall and did well. So going to the overall for him, so what we're going to be looking at is the objectives first. We're going to have a look what he actually needs to be done. So the start off one is win 6 matches in Rulebreaker Classics. Very simple to do. Normally when you score 1 or 2, they do tend to leave because then obviously they need to win as well. Assist 5 goals using French defenders in live FUT friendlies. So basically get your left back, get your right back, put him French and just put him up the pitch. I've saw Upamecano go up front looking for them assists. We've been seeing Mendy, who personally I used. You've got Pavard, you've got Amavi, who's an inform, you've got Kamara, who's a rule breaker. You can just use a random French defender. It doesn't have to be Bundesliga, so obviously that is quite a nice thing. Assist 4 goals with crosses using Bundesliga players. That's where Pavard does the double for you, or you could just go with your wingers and do it that way. Score 12 goals using Bundesliga players. Very, very simple. By the 6 matches, I would hope that you probably have done that by then, so that's not a problem whatsoever. And the final one is score in 6 separate matches using French players. So again, you've got Pli, who I personally use. You've got loads of, like, this is where the Mbappe, the Cantona comes into it, but so many French players that you can use. In this, I've seen Tolisso being used as kind of a striker if you haven't got a French striker, and it's just very, very simple to do, to be honest with you. In terms of the generation for him then, he has come in at FIFA 17, I think that's the Ligue 1 2, into Montalipa, then into Leipzig from Montalipa, and then he's practically been there, getting a team of the season last year. In fact, that was actually quite a nice card. I think that was that community, or was that, I don't know if that was the community vote or that was actually Bundesliga, but nice card overall. We're already 5 ratings closer to his team of the season from last year, so hopefully he smashes it. He has come back as a right back this year rather than centre back, so he has got some nice links all around there, which we will have a look at quickly. We have got a few decent perfect links. Obviously icons are always going to be incredible to use. In terms of Bundesliga, we've got Leipzig players which always get good ratings. Coman, who again won't link. Lucas Hernandez, who's going to be a cracking one. Upamecano, who's actually is his teammate as well. It is his teammate, yeah. I don't know why that's not in the perfect link. I would have thought that would have been in perfect link. Should it have been? Oh, it is. It is. It's just in strong link as well, I suppose. I was thinking then, I was like, it definitely should be in perfect link. He's French and the same team. But other than that, Griezmann, Laporte, you get the drift. France is an easy one to link. There are so many good players. We've already got a Koscielny. We've already got a Pogba there. We've got a Ben Yedder if you wanted to whack him as a CDM to get the link. There's so many people you can link him with, and it's very, very easy to do. In terms of chemistry stars, like I said, you can see the graph here, 218 votes, so quite a high percentage have gone shadow, which obviously, as you can see, probably does the best results in terms of what you want. And looking at the difference between the two, with the take the shadow off, in fact, I didn't realize it did that, but you take it off, we get a +6 on pace, 3 on shooting, 3 on passing, 13 on dribbling, 6 on physical, and then we miss 3 on defending, which, to be honest, with the shadow, you don't really miss. It's not really too deep in terms of what you can actually get back with a chemistry style. So overall, I've given him a 7.5. Definitely worth going to do. Let me know down below if you have finished this objective and how hard did you find it. I think it was 2 to 3 hours of a little bit of games here and there mixed in with some upgrade packs. So let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.